the young man is traumatized, seriously traumatized, and he has been whipped.
In the wake of their mysterious disappearances, 22-year-old Peter Muteti and 24-year-old Billy Mwangi have finally been found alive after more than 15 days of search. While their abductors are yet to be established, Mwangi and Muteti were found alive on Monday, January 6th, by Good Samaritans who handed them over to their parents. According to reports, Mwangi arrived at his father's home in the Majengo area today morning. The family of Muteti, who was also abducted in December last year, also confirmed that he had been found alive. Upon his arrival, Mwangi was embraced by his mother, alongside other family members, marking an end to the long search that saw the National Police Service distance itself from their abductions.
Amepigwa vita na pia amekuwa kwa room ambayo iko na giza. So the young man, when tulikuwa nakula Christmas, yeye alikuwa mahali ambapo hawezi jua mahali yupo.
Alikuja saa 2 asubuhi. Yeye mwenyewe ndiye alijileta, na tulikuwa na mamake hapo nje tukamwona. So tunashukuru Mungu, wale watu wote wameomba na sisi, wale watu wote wameshikana na sisi.
Peter Muteti was found in the Nairobi Central Business District, CBD, while in a state of confusion before he was picked by the family and is currently recuperating. Similarly, others who were also found alive this morning include cartoonist Kibet Bull's brother, Roni Kiplagat, who was found in Machakos, and Bernard Kavuli, who was found alive in Kitale after allegedly being abducted in December last year. The latest development comes after 2 weeks of heightened search following their disappearances on December 21, last year under unclear circumstances. Peter Muteti was reportedly abducted in the Uthiru area of Nairobi at around 9 a.m. by 4 armed men who bundled him into a Toyota Prado. Family members who spoke to the press at the time claimed their kin could have been abducted due to his controversial social media post. Hours after his Muteti's alleged abduction, reports emerged about Billy Mwangi's controversial disappearance. According to witnesses, Mwangi was forcefully taken out of a barber shop where he had gone to get a haircut. Mwangi's abduction sparked protests in Embu, with the residents demanding his immediate release. However, despite the outrage, his whereabouts were yet to be known.
Tunataka kujua mmefikisha wapi ripoti ya Billy Mwangi. Hatuna maneno mengi. Tunataka ripoti kamili ya mahali Billy Mwangi yuko, alichukuliwa na nani na hako wapi.
Wale watu wamemchukua, hatuwajui, na ile serikali inafanya ni jitihada ya kutafuta hii watu inawezekana ni watu.
Their release followed weeks after the Inspector General of Police, Douglas Kanja, came out to distance himself from the abductions after calls from the international community and the opposition politicians.
You know, police officers are always at the forefront in the defense of the rights and freedoms of the people. That is actually our training, to defend the rights of the people. Now, abduction does not come there, because when you are abducting, you are not defending the rights of those people.
Meanwhile, the release of the abductees comes amidst planned anti-abduction protests that had been scheduled to kick off today, Monday, January 6th, as Kenyans sought to compel the government to release the abducted citizens. The recent abduction of Billy Mwangi and Peter Muteti added to the number of Kenyans who mysteriously disappeared in the last month, despite government denial. Kenyans have taken to social media to react after the release of the abductees.
Vile release Billy Mwangi na Peter Muteti, release Kibet Bull and his brother. Huyo wa cartoon tunamtaka tu. Yeah. Ni strategist mzuri sana in art. We need him. Tunamhitaji.
Billy Mwangi ambaye ni kijana from Embu ambaye alikuwa abducted, amekuwa abducted for the last 15 days. Finally amepatikana na ameweza kurudi kwao nyumbani. Na we are thankful to God that amepatikana na amepatikana akiwa uhai. My prayer and my request that serikali iachilie the rest, akina Kibet, hao wengine wote ambao wamekamatwa waachiliwe warudi nyumbani wakiwa salama salimini. Na ikiwa in case the government ina feel agitated about these young men because of airing their views, tunasema tuko na cyber law, tuko na hizo sheria, wapelekeni kotini, wacha koti iwa punish, because that's why we have constitution, we have all rules, na that's why we have court of law. Wapelekeni huko wakuwe punished by the court of law. Lakini serikali, polisi, hawa watu goons, kuchukua hatua kwa mikono yao, it is very dangerous. It is very dangerous for a democracy and the continuity of a nation. So Billy Mwangi is home, and we are hopeful that before the end of today, the rest akina Kibet watarudi nyumbani wakiwa very safe. Let me tell you, we have a country to protect, we have rules to protect, we have a constitution to protect. We should never tolerate that type of nonsense. The difference between a banana country and a country with a institution ni mtu akikosa anashikwa, anapelekwa kotini, anakuwa punished through koti. Wewe unatoa evidence, anakuwa punished. Lakini mtu individual, kushika mtu aende afiche for 15 days, and you are calling yourself police, you are calling yourself the government, that is immoral and should never be tolerated.
Billy ameachiliwa. Wamama, thank you very much for the pressure. Women are building up pale Kimathi Street hapo Nation Center. Wanaendelea kuomba hapo, so make your way there. It's a very peaceful morning. Continue giving this regime pressure. Release all the abductees, akina Kibet, Bull, all of them waachiliwe waende nyumbani, na kama kuna ule ameuliwa, mwili yake ipeanwe azikwe vizuri. And thank you all mothers, you making your way out there. Alafu endeni pia you mourn the fallen soldiers wenye wali fall in between June up to date. Juu wengi went missing, were shot dead. We have never mourned them. Thank you very much our women, because of your pressure. Gava imeanza kuachilia watoto akina Billy. God bless you women. We are praying. Hatujakula, hatujakunywa, na tutaokula mukirudi nyinyi wote nyumbani. So women, continue making your way to the CBD. God bless you.
After 21 days of torture, Kasongo has released Billy Mwangi and Paul Muteti. Although the guys, they seem traumatized, they seem tired, they seem tortured, we thank God that they have been found alive, and we are very sorry for them for what they might have gone through. And you people, thank you for hearing your voices. Thank you for shouting. Thank you for coming out, even for the demos. Finally, our voices are being heard. Even though we don't want anybody to be abducted and be held in Comunicado, we must continue fighting. We must continue fighting. Nobody should be abducted. Nobody should be tortured again. Anyway, to the families of Billy and Paul Muteti, we are very sorry. And now we are demanding for the release of Kibet and his brother.
We thank God Billy Mwangi and Peter Muteti have been released. Their families have confirmed that they were released. Thank you, Lord Jesus. But this is not the end. Tuaje kubeba ujinga. We are saying Billy has been released, Muteti has been released, Bernard has been released, and Bull, we don't, okay. Let's say all of them have been released. From where? Who was holding them? Were they in a police station? Who has released them? So we will know these answers once they are interviewed. But what I'm asking is, who has released them? Then the next thing, who will take responsibility for abducting our children? Because this matter is not going to end anywhere. The IG of the police knew he was going to court on 8th. Then these people are released today on 6th. When mothers are going to the street to demonstrate, and Kenyans had vowed to block the roads. So who has released them? It's not just a matter of releasing. People must take accountability. The IG of the police must also resign. Amin must resign. They say they didn't know where these people were. Then we need a press statement to say, we found these people, we released them, and these are the criminals who had abducted them, and we arrested them. Anything short of that, they should just resign. However, the goose for this government is already cooked. I don't see any other way out. But what I'm asking the country is, kindly, let's not destroy our nation.